The 3 biggest bargains in this summer's transfer window. Before the video starts, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and like and share the video if you enjoy it, and watch TMRog with my verdict on where I think each of these players will end up, and I've even put a quiz question in the comment section below, so go down there and check it out. So the first bargain available in this summer's transfer window is going to be Hakim Ziyech. Now Ziyech I've spoken about on this channel before. You can watch the Christian Eriksen replacement video, linked in the description below, where I put him forward as a prime candidate to replace the Dane at White Hart Lane. Ziyech has just turned 26 years old, so it's a great age for any club, whatever their current predicament. His best position is probably as a wide playmaker, moving into central positions from either flank, though he could also play as a central attacking midfielder, in front of a double pivot, or in a midfield three as the most advanced midfielder. Ziyech is one of the most creative players in Europe. This season in the Eredivisie, he has 16 goals alongside 3.7 key passes and 2.6 dribbles per game, and in the Champions League he has 2.2 key passes and 2.8 dribbles per game, which is a phenomenal return for any player, even those at the likes of Barcelona or Manchester City. While Ziyech has burst onto the mainstream media stage this season, with his massive contributions to Ajax's Champions League run, he has been very consistent over prior years, topping the Eredivisie key pass per game table in the last 4 consecutive years, which does raise the question why he wasn't picked up by a big club sooner. His creativity includes his vision to pick out a key pass, his range of passing to execute those key passes, his dribbling ability from tight central areas, which is an underrated asset for an advanced midfielder, as playing against a tightly structured defensive system, this sort of attribute can really open up a whole system with one dribble into a dangerous position from a player like Ziyech. Ziyech's work rate and stamina are also one of his best attributes, as seen in the Champions League this season with Ajax, where he's putting some fantastic defensive displays in closing down defenders during the build-up phase, as well as recovering quickly into a wide midfield defensive position. These attributes would make him perfectly suited to an aggressive pressing system, which can be unusual characteristics to find amongst advanced midfielders. So why exactly is Ziyech a bargain? Well, he has a £25 million release clause, and Ajax have confirmed he will be leaving the club this summer. So where should he go, and who should make a move for him? Manchester City should be looking at Ziyech as a potential replacement for Sane or Mahrez should they depart this summer. He'd fit in perfectly to Guardiola's system, playing either as a right or left winger as he does for Ajax, or even playing as one of the 3/8s if needed. Manchester United should definitely be interested in Ziyech, as he'd provide that creativity in the advanced areas via his vision and passing ability that the likes of Martial, Rashford and Lingard don't possess. He'd only cost around £25 million as well, which would allow United to save funds for other areas, and he's versatile enough, which would be an added bonus for Solskjaer, who likes to alternate between a 4-4-2 diamond system and a 4-3-3. Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona and any club in Europe should be looking to make a move for Ziyech this summer if they need an advanced midfield position filled, as he is really that good. The second player on this list is Youri Tielemans. Tielemans was on loan at Leicester for the second part of this season, and it is reported that Monaco would be willing to sell the Belgian for around £40 million. Tielemans played slightly more advanced for Leicester in a 4-2-3-1 or a diamond 4-4-2 system than he did either at Anderlecht or Monaco. Tielemans is naturally a deep-lying playmaker, similar in style and body type to Thiago, in the sense that he is an excellent press-resistant central midfielder, able to pick up the ball with his back to goal under pressure during the build-up phase, and use his quick body movements to dribble out of a press or play a quick long pass to bypass the opposition's press. Tielemans is decent defensively as well in terms of his tackling ability when engaging in an aggressive press, as seen during his time at Monaco. Playing alongside Fabinho, he often had to move out of a conventional central midfield position to press a defender or midfielder in possession in Jardim's narrow 4-4-2 defensive shape. He was able to do this because of his positional awareness, which allowed him to cut out passing lanes into advanced midfielders who had positioned themselves in behind Monaco's midfield. He could transfer these defensive skills, if signed by a club this summer, to play in a midfield double pivot in say a 4-2-3-1 or 4-4-2 if needed. I'd say that Tielemans is at his best playing in a 4-3-3 as one of the 2 central midfielders ahead of a deep double pivot, as this would allow him to move forward into advanced areas. In advanced areas he's an excellent long shooter, as he's shown during his time at Anderlecht, Monaco and at Leicester. He's shown his ability to time his run into the box before finishing off a chance. Manchester United should pursue Tielemans, as he's a versatile centre midfielder who could play in any of Solskjaer's systems, the 4-3-3, the 4-2-3-1 or the 4-4-2 diamond. He'd be a bargain at £40 million and has just turned 22, so it's a fantastic age and would bring the technical ability and long range shooting ability, which would drastically improve United's midfield. At Arsenal and Tottenham he'd be much needed, as both sides struggle with finding deep-lying creative players like Tielemans, and instead of using box-to-box ball-winning midfielders such as Torreira, Sissoko, Guendouzi or Dyer, which is fine to have, but there does need to be someone in those midfields who can advance the attack via a long pass, dribble or a long shot, which Tielemans could provide. Most top clubs, say Bayern, Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, PSG and Juventus, should be looking at Tielemans, as £40 million is an affordable price for a 22-year-old who could turn into a world-class central midfielder in the same way that Thiago Alcantara did. The last on this list is Hertha Berlin's 23-year-old right-back Valentino Lazaro. Lazaro has been pretty much an unknown for many football fans outside of the Bundesliga, but he has been massively impressive over the past 2 seasons. He is a statistical outlier for a fullback in Europe when looking at his offensive output. In the Bundesliga this season, he has 1.8 key passes per game and had 2.3 per game last season, which is a phenomenal output. To put that into context, this season David Alaba, who is regarded as one of the best fullbacks in the world, had only 0.9 key passes per game. What this shows is that statistically Lazaro is one of the best attacking fullbacks in the world. In terms of his defensive ability, he could improve in the future. He's been dribbled past 1 time per game this season, which is higher than the 0.6 per game he had been dribbled past last season in the Bundesliga, but he's only 23, so that improvement will come. He's an excellent tackler, both in standing and sliding tackles. He can even play narrow midfield almost, if needed, which is something that managers like Pep Guardiola like from their fullbacks. He'd cost around £15 to £20 million, so is affordable for most Premier League clubs and would suit a side that rely on attacking output and width from at least one of their fullbacks. Manchester City should be looking at the Austrian as a younger alternative to Kyle Walker, as Lazaro has the ability to play either as a wide winger type fullback or as inverted wingback in the role that Alexander Zinchenko plays on the other side. Manchester United, Arsenal and Tottenham should all be looking to make moves for Lazaro, as compared to other right backs on the market such as Wan-Bissaka or Cancelo, Lazaro is an absolute steal. So where do I think each of these players will end up? I think Ziyech will probably move to Bayern Munich, as they are in need of at least one wide player this summer, and Ziyech's low transfer fee and ability makes him a prime target for the Bundesliga champions, and they tend to get these sort of deals wrapped up early before the English clubs can make their decisions on a player. I think Tielemans will stay in England but not at Leicester, at either Manchester United or Tottenham, as a £40 million fee will tempt any English club, and he has proved to be Premier League quality with Leicester, and at 22 years old he is a great age for Tottenham and Manchester United and the sort of profile they're looking to move for. Lazaro I'm unsure about, as his name hasn't been mentioned much. I could see him staying at Hertha Berlin another season before making a move to a bigger club next season, or even being picked up by someone like Leicester or Everton this summer. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.